What's up, YouTube? It's Chris with Murphy Firearms Training. I have got this Gold Dot duty ammunition. This is Speer law enforcement ammunition. This is a 308 Winchester 168 grain. And as is typical with Speer, typically nowhere on the box are you going to find velocity. Like you're going to find 20 rounds, Gold Dot soft point, 308 Win, 168 grain, the lot number. They'll give you the lot number that it was made. But nowhere on this box are you going to find a velocity. So no velocity. What we're going to do is we're going to set up the Garmin, and we're going to do two things. We're going to shoot this at a target that's at about 95 yards, and we're not concerned with point of aim versus point of impact. What we're concerned with is group size. I think Speer Gold Dot is real quality ammunition. I think it is an ammunition that a lot of others can be judged by. And that may be me being biased, but I've just had very good luck with it. I carry it in several of my carry guns. Want to see how it does out of a rifle. I've never seen Speer Gold Dot rifle ammunition. So we're going to look at how well this groups. We're going to get a velocity on it, and then we're going to do the water jug test. Going to set up some water jugs at about 50 yards and see if we can capture an expanded hollow point and how deep it penetrates. So that's our test, guys. I'm going to give you a quick look at the ammunition. Already opened this up. Here's how it comes packaged, like so. Just a plastic divider, and all of these just fall out. So not held in any way, just a plastic divider so they don't rattle. Typical sealed primer that you see, nickel alloy case. It just looks like a soft point bullet. So good looking, just looks like a hunting round to me. So we're going to load these up in our test gun, and our test gun will be the Thompson Center 2 chambered in 308 Winchester. This is a 16.1 inch barrel. As we are known to do on our channel, we like to shoot things from a short barrel because if they do well in a short barrel, they'll do better from a long barrel. This is intentional because I think a lot of folks will have a 308 with a 16.1, 16.25 inch barrel, kind of a battle rifle carbine style setup. Of course, this is a bolt action, but it is the shortest 308 that I own, so it's what I'm using. So anyway, going to do some 3-shot groups. This gun shoots about a 1/2 inch group with my hand loads if you do your part. So we're going to see if the Speer can do the same. So we're going to shoot 3-shot groups, then we're going to shoot the water jug test. Here we go, guys. Good looking group. Nice. That's good. Okay. Not a bad group. All right, let's go take a look. All right, so here's our first 3-shot group. Boom, boom, boom. And I was aiming at the red dot on this one. So, and with that scope, it's kind of hard to see that red dot. That's where I was aiming, kind of dead center of that little dot. Not a bad group. This was my first shot. These were my next two. So, I don't know. Second group was here. I actually aimed at the bottom of this. I think it's a more consistent aiming point. So I was aiming here. Boom, 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 and that could be me. And here is the third group, and that is a really good group. That's what I typically expect from this gun. Again, aiming here. So I'm going to call this me, and let me show you guys something. So I got new glasses a few months ago, and this is my first time shooting a scoped rifle with my new glasses. So I'm not going to blame it all on the gun. I'm not going to blame it all on the ammo. It might be me getting older. But this third group here, I think that's characteristic of what this can do, and that's why I shoot 3 groups to kind of, you know, what's the best group look like. So the ammo is definitely capable of shooting under an inch at 100 yards. So that's a really good, clean group there. 2 of them are almost touching, the third one's just a touch high. So definitely consistent, good ammo. I would definitely use it for purposes other than target shooting. All right, guys. I got water jugs downrange set up. 9 of them. Let's see what we can do. Dead center, here we go. Wow. I think it vaporized a couple of jugs. Let's go take a look. Well, there are 6 jugs still left on the table. I see one here fell off the back, so it did not get obliterated. And then if we look, here's one way over here to the left. And it's literally split in 2. And then I got one way back here. This is a good 5-6 feet behind the table and 7 or 8 feet to the left, and it is cut clean in half here. So there's 2. There's 2. Number 3, we can actually see where we hit the jug. Good solid center hit. And exit there. Zoom out a little bit more there. Exit there. Fairly still center hit. So that's 1, 2. That's jug 3. Jug 4 hit, and that's what I was afraid of. It's curving to the right. So there's jug 4. Jug 5 has not got a hole poked in it. Jug 5 has just got a scratch on the label. So we're going to scoot these all up. And we're going to try this again because I want to catch this bullet. Let's try one more time. So one jug is way up there from the table. One jug is way back there. You see it past the water jugs on the table. One's beside of the table. You can see it here at the bottom. 4 on the table. Looks like 2 fell off the back. And 10 feet away, my camera got wet. So let's take a look. Jug 1 way up here in the leaf litter. Split wide open. I'm going to assume either 1 or 2 way back here. And it's split wide open. I'm going to assume that the one on the ground here is jug 3. Hit looks to the right again. Looks like it's curving again. Out the back. Hit jug 4. And this time we actually captured the projectile in jug 4. And again, curving to the right, but there's a projectile in there. So, interesting. 4 jugs of water. I expected more than that from a rifle round. See the expansion. Wow! Ha ha! Look at the expansion on that. That is massive. Just massive expansion here. Wow. I mean, look at those petals, how deep they've curled. Gonna have to weigh this at home and see what the weight retention is. I believe that's 100% weight retention. That thing looks like it's all together. The beauty of a bonded bullet. No lead fragments. So 4 full jugs. May have put a little dent in the front of this one, the 5th one there, but 4 jugs. So last time, obviously, when it exited the 4th jug, didn't have a whole lot of energy left and just bounced off that other jug. The question for you is 4 jugs of water enough penetration? You be the judge. Let's wrap it up with some chronograph footage. All right, guys, so I goofed and forgot to do chronograph footage. So I'm going to chronograph 5 of these and see what they do out of a 16.1 inch barrel. So Gonna load up 3 because that's what the mag holds. Fire those 3, and then I'll do 2 more. Garmin is set up. I'll read the readings between. Here we go. Get that out of the way. I don't need it. $24.86. $24.91.6. $25.12.5. $24.88.4. And $24.95.2. So for you guys to know, that gives an average velocity of 2494.8. So basically 2495 FPS. The extreme spread for 5 rounds is 26.5 FPS, and the kinetic energy is 2,322 foot-pounds. So from a 16.1 inch barrel, that's what you get for Speer Law Enforcement 308 Gold Dot. And the expansion was absolutely impressive. So if you're looking for expansion and 100% bullet weight retention, this might be the ammo for you. Definitely impressive. Did not penetrate as deep as I thought it would, but that really may not be the goal here, because it's not hunting ammo. It's law enforcement ammo. So anyway, that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Please give us that thumbs up, like, and subscribe. Appreciate you watching.